Hey guys, welcome back to another collection video. So today I'll be showing you an updated PS2 collection. I did a video on this quite a few years ago, but obviously since then my collection has significantly expanded, and also the video quality is much better as well. So I have 83 games, and it's the most games I have for one system. And it's highly regarded as the best-selling console with a whole variety of games. It's also the first console that I've ever got, well, except for the Sega, which me and my brother, it was a joint gift for me and my brother. So I received the console back in the mid-2000s, I think around 2003 or 2004 or 2005, when I was around 13 or 14. And I remember getting the silver console, which I still have. I also had the silver controllers as well, but since over time I abused them, I didn't take much care of them. I just wrapped them around, and which made the cords wear away and kind of not usable. So instead I have this Wildcat controller, which I received ages ago, years and years ago, by my uncle, and I'm still using that. But the problem with that is that the analog controllers are just too small for my thumbs. It's kind of okay, but it's not the standard analog controllers, so I will be needing another silver controller. So yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you all the games I have. No particular order, which I prefer it that way, rather than just having all the particular franchise of games to show. So the first one I got is Hitman 2. Which is Silent Assassin. I got this at the charity shop, one of the last games before lockdown that I got. I haven't played any of the Hitman games, so it's platinum, even though it didn't say it's platinum. So it has the manual and everything in there. Next is a few games now that I got from eBay. Now I'm not doing eBay anymore because I prefer to actually see the games in person, and also there's hardly any games I want anyway. There's still a few games I do want, but none of them that really are expensive. So I just think I've got most of the expensive games anyway, or that I wanted. So that is Project Zero. It's a horror game. I didn't expect this to be an 18. I expected it to be like a 15, but I really did not know it was going to be an 18. So it's very good condition. I think I got this 20 quid. Wasn't Music Magpie, it was some individual seller. I played a little bit of it, but not too much. So everything's complete. I like the kind of little weird colourings of the disc. So the manual's good condition as well. Project Zero, also known as Crimson Butterfly in America. eBay purchase, Valkyrie Profile 2. I have heard of this game because most of these games I heard back then advertised in PS2 mags. So there's this one. It's like a side-scrolling, really good-looking game. So it's all complete. It doesn't have the memory card thing up there, so it's still quite good. And the manual is nice and thick. Another eBay, Forbidden Siren. I remember playing the demo. I couldn't even get past the demo. This was ages ago, and I finally decided to pick up the actual game. This wasn't expensive. This was like 20 quid, something like that. Around 20, 25. So yeah, still good condition. Still has its original PS2 sticker. I've played a little bit of it. It is really quite freaky with the whole animations, whole real animations with the face. Yeah, 16. I actually expected this to be an 18, but just like I said, if Project Zero, that is an 18. I expected this to be an 18, to be honest. And I barely even got through the demo. I barely even completed it. I was only at the first level, and I couldn't even get past the sirens or come up with Shabitos. There's the Fantasy Star Universe games. I played. I think I almost finished this one. It's quite good with a black label. And Fantasy Star Universe 2. I decided to get both because just complete it. Complete. And complete. And this doesn't have the memory card slot 7 Samurai, which isn't supposed to be a good game at all. I did complete it. It didn't take me long to complete it. It's not a very long game at all. It's very short. And it is an kind of an animations. It's quite weird. It's based on the 50s movie. Complete. Y2. The first Way of the Samurai is supposed to be quite sought after. Complete. I've played a little bit of it. It's quite okay. By Capcom. It's complete. Another eBay purchase, which I got from Quick Shop Games Limited, which had a 10% discount, but I hadn't used it because their games are quite expensive. So it's Jade Cocoon 2. I remember playing the first one on PS1. I did enjoy it, but this one's supposed to be quite different. It's by Ubisoft. And it's complete. Next is Rogue Galaxy. This is really difficult. The mechanics, it looks really good. It's developed by Level 5, so Ni no Kuni and Professor Layton. So yeah, it was a bit cracked in shipment. Again with the case, one of the most expensive games I own. I got from eBay is Suikoden 4 and Suikoden 5. This was the most expensive of the Suikodens that I had. I think I bought these around £30, 40, 30, 40, 30, between 30 and £40, so all complete. I've played Suikoden 4, but not Suikoden 5, all complete. This isn't supposed to be that light at all, because it's mostly on water with the boats. The graphics don't really hold up, but I like the manual. It's, you know, very different. It's got a little poster in there. Yeah, quite expensive, but definitely worth it, especially since I was collecting RPGs, but not anymore because I think I've got all the RPGs that I wanted except for Magna Carta. And with the original receipt as well from game. What date it was? This cost, so this person paid £20 for it, and this was back in 2006. So. Next, another one from eBay is Soul Reaver 2. I remember playing the demo, really liked it, so I finally got the actual copy. It's Black Label, it's part of the Legacy of Kain series. I'm wanting Legacy of Kain Defiance because that's the only game that, if you want to know the whole story, then get that game. So this was part of the bundle, so this came with Chaos Legion, which is a Capcom game. For steelbook, which I got at CEX for £7. This was some years ago. I don't know if the price has either dropped, probably has, because I have seen loads of this about everything, and this kind of reminds me, I do love the sleeve. So this comes with the manual and the mini guide. So that's the manual, it's thinner than the actual mini guide. Chainsaw, and then is one of my childhood games, and that's Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban. I played this a lot and I really liked it. I did have the Philosopher's Stone for PS1. I played that to death. That was when I first got the PS1. Okay, so the PS1 was the first console that I ever received. I couldn't remember, it was such a long time ago. So I've got the PC version of Philosopher's Stone, but I'm wanting the PS2 version because so it's complete. So this is the first PS2 game that I got with the system. It came with I remember the PS2 mag and had the Sims on it, spawned on it. Potter Quidditch World Cup, really fun. I was quite disappointed though midway through, because I expected you to only play one side, either like one group, like either chasers or seekers, but you can play all of them. I don't know, I was kind of disappointed. I was wanting it to be more, so rather than having just some special moves, you can have loads of special moves, and still enjoyed it, but yeah. Again, still in good condition, and has all the manuals and all. Underworld, a really light box. in a really crappy box as well, so it's really flimsy. So it comes with everything. I haven't played it yet, but I will do, since the Tomb Raider 25th anniversary, you know, is here. Of Memories, which I got from CEX, £4. I heard that this was supposed to be a really good game and quite a hidden gem. I have played it. I did play it quite recently. Haven't completed it, but it is really interesting. You go back in time and you solve the mystery behind your death. It's quite interesting, by Konami. So it has the disc and the manual. Star Ocean, The End of Time, again from eBay. I remember playing the... Actually, no. I haven't played the demo, but I remember the advertisement, and this kind of looks like a lightsaber. So it's complete as well, 2 discs. So it's a massive game. I have played some of it, but it's got quite difficult because there's no map in the corner, and especially there's no mission objective. Interesting, but I know the plot of it, and it's not supposed to be liked by many people. Really good game. I remember getting this out at Blockbuster quite a lot of times, renting this out, and I played the demo quite a bit. And finally, years and years later, I picked this up from Music Magpie, I think it was. It's got the original sticker on it. Unfortunately, this is the only racing game that I play now. I used to play Crash Team Racing, but I don't have my PS1 anymore. I still have the game, but not the PS1. So this is the only racing game that I play. I do have Sonic Transformed on my DS, which I sometimes play, but I don't play that anymore, fortunately. So it's complete. It's a really fun racing game. Yeah, Chaos Bleeds. I finally got this at the charity shop about, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. The demo I really enjoyed. So I was so happy that I actually found this at a charity shop. Can't remember how much it was, but I was just so happy I got it. I haven't completed it because there was a glitch. I was at one of the spike levels, and there was a glitch where it either froze or I couldn't get past a particular bit. But it definitely was like a freezing thing, I think. So I was so happy because I really wanted to play this. I love the fact that Buffy using a stake, or any other character using a stake, is the most fun thing to do. It's the most satisfying thing to do. On Good and Evil, my second favourite game. I'm playing this at the moment. I'm replaying this, and a really good game. So the disc is in my system and the manual is complete. I did a collection video on this, so I'm not going to go into detail. Picked up from CX. Good. That's why I actually like to go into physical shops, so I know physical shops. So I can actually look at the physical games and see for myself, so that's one of the reasons why I prefer physical games than digital. Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII. I really liked it. It gets kind of really quite repetitive, but I did like the cinematics. Got this at CEX many years ago. I really enjoyed it. It was a no-brainer for me to pick this up, really, because it's part of the Final Fantasy VII universe. I did make a deposit for this game in an independent shop, but I lost my money. Don't know what happened there. So I got this from Amazon. It's by Capcom. The case is a flimsy case again, but at least it came with the actual manual, so that's good news. Completed this once, and it's really good. One of the best horrors out there. You have a dog psychic. Obviously you play as a female, so that's drew me in. And it does get quite scary. It gets really creepy. The music gets really creepy, especially really tense as well. Gets your heart racing. Yeah, so it's run for your life and solve the puzzles. So a really good game. Collector's edition with the steelbook. Fortunately, it doesn't contain the manual, but it does contain the soundtrack. And the good thing is that there is picture on the back of the case, the sleeve insert. So played a little bit of it. I like the time travel aspect between shifting from 70s to 70s to modern day, or at least 2006. So 1978 to 2006. So I haven't played much of it, just a little bit of it, but before I played, yeah, and obviously the graphics don't hold up today, but again, I wanted this edition because not only is it a steelbook, but it contains a little soundtrack. Legend, one of my childhood games. Really good, I really liked it. Graphically, I like the graphics. I know some people don't, but I kind of like the kind of blurry, not too real graphics on this. Can't really describe it, but this kind of misty graphics, I kind of like that. So it contains, it's all complete. Next edition, 20th anniversary. Apparently this is supposed to be, I haven't played it, but maybe the remake of the first and the second games. I remember playing I found the second or the third Tomb Raider game to be the most difficult. I remember on PS1. So looking forward to it. So collector's edition, so it has the manual in there, because otherwise I wouldn't have purchased it. It has the game and the making ofs and the soundtrack. Dark Lineage. I finally got it after, again, many years of actually getting PS2 magazines and seeing this advertised. It was a platformer by Atari. It is surprisingly tricky. I haven't completed it, but surprisingly tricky. Complete, which I was so happy for. I did keep my eye on in this game, but this is the only one I found that was complete. Contains Hitman Blood Money Steelbook, and it still has its little wrap on it. But I understand it, but probably was refurbished. So I'm definitely keeping this to keep my rare game sealed, or in good condition. So haven't played this one yet. I think this is, I'm not sure if this is the third one or the first one, I'm not sure, by Eidos. So it contains the manual, and obviously I got it because it's a steelbook, and with the sleeve. Even though I haven't even played the games, I got it because it's a steelbook. So it's in its little shrink wrap. It didn't come with it. It came with one of my other games, and that is Shadow Hearts. I didn't play any demos of it back in the day, but I remember seeing the cover, and it looked really horror-ific. So it contains the mini strategy guide and manual. It is complete, and I've sealed it because it is a rare game. Only Shadow Hearts game that has dark themes and centered around horror. Really looking forward to play is Shadow Hearts Covenant. It has 2 discs in it. So yeah, for that reason alone, it's going to be quite a big game to play. So, and I also have Shadow Hearts 3, which is the first Shadow Hearts game that I got from eBay. £10, I think. They're not. This is not expensive at all. It's not a good game apparently, but I'm going to try it out for myself. It is complete. Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. Quite weirdly, this is the last Jak and Daxter I ever got, and I played. I got this at an independent shop, and I can't remember how much it was, but yeah, I've obviously picked it up because of Jak and Daxter. This is the only one I hadn't played, and it's complete. And it's black label, and the manual comes out like a map. Again, not in order, but this is my favourite Jak game. Predominantly because you can drive cars, and that's why I like GTA 4, just to drive around in a car. So it contains a bonus disc. I watched the trailer so many times. I don't know if this is if I got this on release or not. I can't remember. But it contains the little demo hits demo, which contains, I think it contains the demo for Ratchet and Clank. So it's complete. Angel of Darkness. I got this out on Blockbuster once, and I rented it quite a few times, and I actually really enjoyed it. It's the first Tomb Raider game that I played from the PS1 days, and I really enjoyed it. I don't know, just something about it, something like where Lara Croft is in the modern form, and You can control her, and it's this is very revolutionary back then, I think, for me. So fortunately it's a platinum version. I got this at the charity shop. It was sellotaped with a whole of other bunch of games. It has a little instruction manual. Some printed out instructions. So like some person left for me. Goes to show back in the day you can just write down. The days we could just write down things. 8, I think. I got this at my most frequented CX. So fortunately I got this whilst I was on holiday. And yeah, I noticed that the cover was scratched and also the disc was scratched, so unfortunately I had to wait a long time to get back home and check whether it worked. Fortunately it's a platinum edition, even though it's in a standard case. The disc was really scratched, had scratches everywhere, but fortunately it worked once I got back home. The limited edition is a steelbook, so it contains the bonus disc and making of, I think. I got this at a charity shop. It has no titles. It's very plain, but so it has a little map, and it has the what was that? The bonus disc and the game disc. And again with the whole insert there, it's quite nice. There you go. The house is on the back there. It's in the city. I got this at launch in Woolworths, believe it or not. It came out in 2004, so I actually really liked it. I played this so many times. It's very different to your standard Sims. I'm still wanting The Sims 2 or Bustin' Out, the game where you can actually control the character, rather than the point and click premise to it. Yeah, really enjoyed it. It's complete. It's very different. Soundtrack's good. It's all from eBay. It was titled VGC, which means very good condition, and that is Steambook Chronicles by SO5 Games. Yeah, I've played this. I haven't completed it, but it's a very fun game. You can do almost anything in it. So many variety of things you can do, so many mini games, and the story is quite good as well. You can play instruments. Can't remember how much I paid for it, but it was a long time ago, a few years ago. A nice manual. It's black and white, but it's quite a thick manual. So I got this at a charity shop ages ago. In my local charity shop, Rockstar Games. It is complete. Haven't played much of it, but it is good. They're from eBay. It's not very good condition. It is Unlimited Saga. Not a good game at all. I played a little bit of it. It's quite a tricky one because there's no inclination of what the controls are. And the condition of this is just horrible. I didn't expect it to look like this, because on the listing the condition was definitely better than what it is. I think maybe it was a shipping fault, didn't really take care of it. But it has the disc, obviously, and it has Eternal Calm, but it doesn't contain a manual, which is unfortunate. But what are you going to do? Fire 3, which I've yet to play, got from CX a few years ago. It's complete with my original receipt in it. Paid £3.50, which I already said. Charity shop, Devil May Cry 2. Supposed to be the most bleakest one. I haven't played it. We haven't really played any Devil May Cry except the first one. There's 2 discs with a manual and everything. Cry 1, which I played little of. This is supposed to be the Resident Evil franchise, but it was separate. It is black label and it is complete. This is GTA San Andreas, the platinum version. Unfortunately, it hasn't got the manual, but I can't get past the train bit to get to the next area. So it is good, I just wish I could just get past that area. This is Final Fantasy X. I got this at Game Station. It was 2 for £20. I bought this at the same time as Kingdom Hearts. Well, this is the first Final Fantasy game that I played since Final Fantasy VII on PS1. It has no manual, but I've written down the help sheet from the internet. And it has Beyond Final Fantasy. I think this has the making of Final Fantasy. Next is one of my favourite Final Fantasies, and that is Final Fantasy XII. I couldn't believe how fast this came onto Platinum. I remember when this was released, I got this at Woolworths. I wanted this for my birthday. Well, it has the manual, which is the main thing, and also I wrote down some notes of from Silk Shrine of Miriam and also Seymour, so I've never really completed it. So it's here in one. Platinum version. I was so close to completing it, but it just some bits was just too tricky. It's complete. Again, a really fun game. Kind of like a GTA clone, but in cartoon form. It's Kingdom Hearts, 2 for £20, same time as Final Fantasy X. I really do like the Kingdom Hearts series. No manual, which is unfortunate, but it does have. But I did write down some, like the ending results. Woman, next one I got from eBay. I really like the film, and I really like the trailers that I saw of this way back when. And I really do like the art style. It looks really good. Haven't completed it, but I have played it. It's repetitive, as all games are, but yeah, I do like the controls because you get to control the whip. You get to use analog sticks rather than the directional buttons to control the whip. Yeah, it's the graphically it's nice, but it's just the gameplay is just boring. But yeah, I really do like the art style of it. So I think I might have to watch a movie again actually. Yeah. Next, this was part of the bundle on eBay. This is the Tech games, based off a Nickelodeon show, which I hadn't heard of before this game. So the first one we got Tack and the Power of Juju. Played a little bit of this. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright little platformer. It's not too bad. It's got complete. Second one is Tack 2 and the Stuff of Dreams. I do plan to play the other Tack games, so lastly it's just probably a set of mini games. I think it has the actual platforming as well, so that is the Guardians of Gross or Gross. Complete. Next, this came in with a bundle with my Chaos Legion and the Legacy of Kain game. That is Orphan, but unfortunately this is the US version, so I can't play it. But for a collector's perspective, it is a good thing to keep. This was the first RPG that came to the system. It was early released for the system by Activision. Graphically, obviously, it does not hold up, but it is complete though, and Black Label. But yeah, I'm not gonna actively seek out for the European version, the PAL version. Next is the Getaway Black Monday. I don't remember exactly how much I paid for it, but it's complete. Did have something there, I can't remember. I think it was £1. But yeah, I really enjoyed. I haven't completed it. I enjoyed what I saw of it, and I remember the trailers when it first came out. And what I enjoy the most is just the free roam. I think that's pretty much why I got it, because you could just free roam about in your car and just in all the streets of London. Splitters Future Perfect, the only Time Splitters game that I've played. I really like the whole time travel aspect to it, and this is where if you know me, this is where I get my name called Rogue from, because it was just my profile name on this. So it's complete. Really enjoyed it. I competed a lot of times, it's really fun. Battlefront, this was one of my other childhood games. Really fun, I really enjoyed it. I was really disappointed with Endor. I was hoping with more Endor worlds in it. It's really good though. I completed it about twice, so cool. I got this from Amazon for, I'd like to say 20, but I know this goes for much more on eBay, which is really stupid, but it is a good game, really good game. I don't have Dark Cloud. It's also known as Dark Cloud 2 in America. Haven't completed it. I've played a lot of it, but I haven't completed it. Really fun. You can create your own little, you can restore the lands back to how it was by like creating houses, I think, and really good little RPG. It's a mixture of RPG and Sims, and over 100 hours of engaging gameplay, and yeah, it's just so much to it. This is my favourite Kingdom Hearts game, and that's Kingdom Hearts 2, which is complete. Next is another game I got from Amazon, used, but it's good, really good condition, more than good condition, it's very good. That is Bully, but it's called Canis Canem Edit by Rockstar. I think the reason why they changed Bully into being Bully is because the whole stigma surrounding the term. I actually preferred this. I preferred this concept than the GTA series. So I heard of this when I was at school, so complete with a manual and a little poster. Yeah, I really, again, haven't completed it, but I've played a lot of it and it's really fun. It's like GTA but in school. Next is The Mark of Cry. Got this in the charity shop, in my local charity shop, which isn't there anymore. Yeah, it's an alright game. Oh, I do have the manual, but I put it in my Primal game just to show off the artwork on the back of it, advertisement. Yeah, really fun. It's alright. Which was in the bundle with the Angel of Darkness. It's a good game, but it's quite difficult, really, with getting all the tickets, and yeah, it's complete. I remember playing the PS1 version to death. The PS1 case was cracked to buggery, so I remember watching this game for a long time, ever since it was announced on PS2. The trailer looks really good and really slapstick and funny. Haven't completed it, but it's pretty much the same thing throughout. It's testing. It's probably not really ethical now, but yeah, gave a 9 out of 10. It's really good. So it's complete. Or Indigo Prophecy in America. Haven't completed it, but what I've played of it, it's really good. This is the first Quantic Dream game that came out. I didn't get that game, I got it at the charity shop. £3.25. Don't know if that was a nice, good deal. And it's nice and thick as well. It contains the manual. So sale, and that is Ratchet Gladiator. Have yet to play it, but apparently it's not supposed to be very good, but I'll be the judge of that. It's supposed to be like a little fun arena kind of game. Test your wits out in an arena. So I thought this had the instruction booklet, but apparently not. Next is one of the best Spider-Man games, is Spider-Man 2. I've completed this, and it's obviously very, very good with the whole web slinging, because it's so fun. It's complete, it has the manual and the disc away. Again with Getaway Black Monday, I saw the trailer first and the gameplay. And I also got this from the same... Actually no, I got this one at the big flea market place in Weymouth, which used to be Bureau's Key, and I got Black Monday in a charity shop, quite amazingly, and this was £2. And you can, I think you could free roam in this as well. So it's complete with a manual. Oh, sorry. No, it just contains. No, I do have the manual, but that's in my Primal game because it has the advertisement for the Primal game. So that's the big map of London and the the poster. Next is Okami. My dad got me this. This is one of the games that my dad got me because he found it interesting that you could use the paintbrush to help you with the world, and that's just really good. So, and it's complete, really good condition. It's a long game. I only managed to beat my last save, get as much into from my last save. Only last year, so